Breakfast of champions.
Want to try yours?
We're late for our bike tour, so we're having to take an Uber, and the Uber driver's late also. There must be traffic this morning, so we're grabbing a bite to eat before we go. We're headed over to see the Coliseum this morning, and then go all over the place on some electric bikes and check everything out. It's gonna be awesome.
So it threw me off, I think.
I thought you said 9:30. The real question is whatever did we do without Uber?
Top bike rental and tours.
Yes.
Via La Picana. Okay.
Cool, thanks Raphael. Nice chatting with you, have a good one. Bye. And we're only 45 minutes late.
Yeah, here you go.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
So sorry.
Okay. The bicycle and you meet your guy.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Hello.
Hello, we're looking for Klaus.
No, I'm Federico, your
Oh,
mechanic.
hi Frederico.
How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
And we do about 8 miles, 9 miles of cycling. It's your tour, it's your private tour now, so I can make it your tour. So if you want to stop sometimes, if you want to take a picture, whatever. If I speak too much, let me know, then I cycle a bit more with you.
Okay.
So,
We like education.
Yes, we like learning whatever you know, we like learning about it.
triangle up, then you go into high mode, you can go standard, eco, or you can turn it up if you would like to train your legs.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Now then I start with the beginning. With I maybe first about myself. I studied in the Netherlands cultural sciences and art for 4 years. I am also a teacher. I studied 4 years to be a primary school teacher, and I did conservatory. So all of them I try to combine in this profession. Also, I think it's a wonderful city, probably the most splendid city in the world because of the history, and it's all around you. You can touch it, you can feel it, you can be surround yourself with it. That's so cool about Rome. I think it's a bit peculiar, but it's also wonderful. And it all starts 753 BC. You can go to the top, that's beautiful of this monument, and it is full of symbolism. That's the beauty of this, because on top of it, you can maybe see 2 carriages, 2 chariots, with 4 horses, and Nike on top. And you know Nike because I've got the wings, and you've got also the wings, I think, on your shoes of Nike.
What?
The goddess
you're kidding.
The goddess of victory. That's on top of there.
Oh my goodness.
I never knew that about the Nike swoosh.
No. So this is a nice
my
one
God.
for the daughters as well, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact. You can see the flame maybe on
Yep.
yeah, it's burning. It's for the unknown soldier. Many countries have a flame
Unknown
for the
soldier.
unknown soldier. The thing is that you have to, don't have to, but you can, throw with your right hand across your left shoulder a coin, and that will make you return to Rome. And I would love to see you back in Rome, actually.
Yeah.
2 coins you can also throw, but that's for finding love in Rome, but you definitely don't need it.
Nope, don't need to do that.
Second love.
3 coins for marriage or divorce. I wouldn't recommend this one. Do you have any idea how much money will come every year in this
How much?
fountain?
It helps feed the poor and hungry and needy, right?
They wanted
€1
it
million.
like this. You're quite close, 2 million it is.
In order for us to come back, you have to throw the coin over your Right, left shoulder with your right hand.
Right there?
Yes.
Okay. So, we want to come back to Rome and bring our kids and whoever else.
Ready.
We're going to come back.
And you see also on it, as you are, you see it many, you can see it on pot lids, and you can see it on trash cans, wherever. It means Senatus Populus Romanus. It's already been used in Republican times, so before Christ. The descendant and the people of Rome. That's where it stands for. Also the Romans, when they drink, we shouldn't go to the water. The water should come to us. So they drink like this.
Oh.
That's the way how you do it. Once there were 3 little dragons on top of it and they stole them all, but a little hole was left and now they use to drink like this. Then you drink like a real Roman if you're going to drink like this.
Okay.
And it's good water. It's water from the aqueducts actually.
Okay.
It's fresh. Probably is better than the water you have from your hotel or Airbnb. It's really nice water.
The little farmer's market just hanging out right here too. Klaus told us that this is an optical illusion, that the painter painted it to make it look like a dome, but it's not a dome. It's flat.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
This is just probably one of the most animated squares in Rome. Can you say something about this shape? What does it remind you of?
It's oval, isn't it?
So also from this side you can see it. It's oval, yeah. This once was something else than a square. This once was a stadium. The stadium of Domitian Stadium. About 86 AD it was built. 30,000 people could fit in. And you can still see that it has the same shape. So these houses and all these buildings and these palaces, this is a palace for example, they were all built on top of the main building, the stadium.
My word.
Yeah, it's incredible, eh?
Okay? And something else for you? More pizza and mozzarella, ham and cheese, mushroom, potato.
But before these walls, it looked like this.
Is this like how Venice is? Because I want to go.
It's more
like,
Venice style. This is really more Venice style. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Just a building with the water.
Yeah.
Right there on the water.
No walls.
Yeah, that's a magical place also, Venice.
This is the oldest church in Rome.
Oh wow.
One of the first churches in Rome because it was so far away from the emperor's reach that Christianity could stay and start here. Because it's across the Tiber River. He couldn't care.
Oh, they didn't care about anything over the Tiber River or past the Tiber River. Okay.
It's far away from his control.
to show you here. We can see the clock here. And the clock, they have the Roman numbers, but normally for number 4, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. You know that number 4 usually is a V.
Oh yeah, it's 1V or
like
IV.
this.
Yeah.
But why isn't it like this on the churches on Rome? Now why? 4 is also a symbol for Jupiter, apparently, and they don't want any reminders of pagan stuff on the churches, so that's why 4 stripes and not 5 and a 1. You will see it on every church in Rome. The story of Rome is the story of slaves, I told you already. With all those slaves, they could build these temples, they could build the roads, they could build the aqueducts as well, so they could do it fastly.
So this was where Peter was in prison. And Paul too. You said this is now
City Hall.
the city hall. This is the city hall where they kept Peter. Wow. So this is a Circo Maximo or Massimo area / experience. This is where they had the chariot races, like in Ben-Hur. Yeah, in the Olympics.
Olympic Games and chariot races.
We got here a little too late, like always.
They closed early.
Well, good. I'm glad we came back to this because I didn't get any footage of it. This is Marcus Aurelius.
Where we rode through.
Well, it was the fact that they left it up, even though he was a bad guy, or something.
I know, but then he told us something is in these museums, which is why I was like.
Well, they said the original one is in there. That's not the original one. They said the original one is in there. It's inside, yeah. And he said it was funny because he melted down a whole bunch of other ones or something, and everybody hated him, and they should have melted his down, but they didn't. They kept it. This is the city building that we were at earlier that imprisoned Peter. And now we're going to go into the Museum Capitolini, I think. Lots of busts. More busts.
It's pretty.
Wow, yeah, that's quite the bathtub. So did it say that this illustrates like the beginning of Rome? Yeah. Starting with Romulus and Remus there with the she-wolf, and then it goes through all of this. And I forget what all the individual parts were. And then it comes all the way back to here. This is the real statue of Marcus Aurelius. The one that's in the square outside of this building is a copy of this one. All of this is part of the temple of Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. It goes all the way down there. And they just make mention of how humongous it was. This is just one little teeny tiny piece they have housed inside this building. And I think more of it is over there. There's a lot of amazing history that they have in this museum. I'm sure they have it in multiple museums here. But after a while, just all the paintings and all the art and the sculptures and everything, as cool as they are in person, they're really boring to film. So it's kind of you kind of got to be here and see it for yourself to appreciate all of it. This is a plastic model before demolition. So I'm guessing that all of this is some of the wall that existed from this model. It's amazing. Amazing the history from this place, from Rome, and all the stuff that went down here, and all the emperors and the rulers and the wars and the death.
Did you know that?
Yeah, that's pretty dang good marinara.
Good Deoce and Atalanta.
Highly rated on TripAdvisor.
He said trust the better. He said trust the better.
And they don't charge you for water. Very good recommendation by Klaus, our bike tour guide today.
And look at the steam. Oh,
The hottest pasta I've ever had in my life.
so good. Did you
Very
get?
hot.
Did you get a picture?
That marinara is really, really delicious.
Yes, it is. And it has sausage, which makes it even better.
You have to see Luke coming through this teeny tiny door that we just ate in this really good restaurant. Sete Oche in Altalena. Anyway, really good food, but tiny little doors. So here you go, watch it.
You see it okay? It's barely the width of my
You can't really see you bluffing
I
away.
know. That's the problem with that camera.
You're too wide for the narrow door.
Too wide.
He has to wiggle to get through.
Okay. I'll have to superimpose the picture over top of it.
Okay.
All right.